Well, now, here we are in the kitchen. So for those viewers who were watching all of the last segment where we had a little chat about rabbits, you'll now understand what the reference was all about. Because not so many weeks ago on the show, George, of course, was in here from Palazzo del Marinaio restaurant and was cooking up rabbit. So what are we cooking up today? I'm assuming it's not rabbit.
Today I thought to bring a dish here which involves lobster and scampi. And this dish is called risotto di aragosta con scampi, which is...
I'm glad you're saying that and not me.
Which is, you know, we have a small lobster tail here, and we have some nice New Zealand scampi. I peeled them just before I came here. They're good as can be. This is marinated garlic and just sunflower oil and soybean oil combined. And this is a little bit of fish bouillon. The redness is from the lobster heads.
Ah, is that where it comes from?
And of course, and this is the main ingredient which I show you here. If you can see this in camera, this is saffron.
Ah, saffron. Actually, in olive oil, is it?
No, this is saffron in sunflower oil.
Oh, it's sunflower oil.
Yeah, and there is a little bit of sesame oil here. But see, it's like gold.
Mm.
Yeah, and it's expensive as gold.
Because saffron is very, very expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, everywhere. But New Zealand this is New Zealand saffron.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And there's one or two people started taking away with saffron.
And is it good quality? I mean, is it good locally as you can get
good,
overseas?
Good. Well, you know, it's good. It's good for us.
Yes.
You know, I mean, to buy a small tube of saffron, you'll be talking lots of dollars. Mm. Mind you, even New Zealand, the same, you know, more or less the same price. Mm. So anyhow, so what we're going to do here,
so how does it begin?
We do it in two sections. I will, because this takes a little bit to cook, but again, everything we do at Palazzo is al fresco or alla minute, you know, at the minute. The most important part is the produce, other than the sauces and everything else. There's something in the sauces, but the sauces are going to be done from the jus. The jus is the juices,
yes,
of whether the fish or the meat. This is a dish for two, so I cut a small lobster tail in two because it's a bit bigger than the scampi. We do this a little bit beforehand, okay, and then we add the scampi. The scampi, all fish must not be too cooked, must be cooked, but not overcooked.
Yeah.
So this is more or less. So you can see it's gone red already. You know, don't
yes, so what are the telltale signs? Telltale. Okay, and I'll leave the jokes to you, George.
That's okay.
How do you know when it's actually the point at which that's it, it's cooked?
Well, just a feel. It's very hard to explain, but you know, this is not a dish, or fishes are not dishes you put on the pan and go away. You have to stay at the pan.
Right.
You know. But these are nice little lobster tails. Now you can do this two ways. To make a nice risotto, you can do two ways. You can do the ingredients, cook the ingredients first, and then take the ingredients out and put them in a dish. And then in the jus here, we have pre-cooked rice. So later on, I put this into there. At the restaurant, we mix this all together because we have big frying pans for two. But here,
yes,
we're a bit limited, so we're going to do it in two sections. So this is, you know, as you can see here, it's going to look good, but now we put just a little bit of salt, not too much, and a bit of pepper. Now the saffron oil we'll leave to go with the rice a bit later on. Right. So this needs to simmer slowly, which you can see the whites, you know, the scampi already gone white on the other side. That's cooked on that side.
So it's changing from looking sort of
from looking bluish,
yes,
to whitish.
Right.
You know, same with the fish fillet at home is the same. All fish. But that's about ready. If you're doing this at home, I think the ingredients are the trick to find in this dish. It's not easy, you know, all the time to just buy lobster tails. But, you know, if you buy a little lobster from a fish shop, tail it, or tell the shop to tail it for you, and use the head, and inside the head take all the legs out. You know, just break it. That makes a nice bouillon, and that's what this comes from the heads of this fish. You know, and the bouillon is you just boil in one pot. You boil the fish bones. If you're at the fish shop, buy a fish head to make nice stock. And another pot, you know, deep fried. Actually, you should do it next week and make you a nice soup. You know, here from fish. And the other side, you saute a bit of onion and garlic, and then add the fish bouillon, the fish stock here to the bouillon, and you have a nice fish soup.
Fantastic.
With that colour.
Right, while that's cooking away in the pan there, we're going to take a very short break, and when we return, we will be back here in the kitchen with George. Stay with us, we're back in just a moment.